reported that there were 51 physical and sexual attacks on female students in Manchester. Reclaim the Night attendants carried empowering signs and chanted collectively during the march, which commenced in Owens Park, Fallowfield, and headed towards the University of Manchester Student Union on Thursday night. The march is ahead of International Women's Day on March 8th. Jess Lishak, Women's Officer at the University of Manchester, organised the march.
Reclaim Night is for the people who actually go to it. I think it's an incredibly empowering experience for anyone really, women who've experienced the issues that we're talking about, or who deal with the fear of these issues and the fear of harassment and violence on an everyday basis, and it affects their lives. I think it's incredibly liberating to be around people who agree with them that stuff like this has to stop, and also for allies and men and other people to kind of be involved who also want the same aims and who might struggle from some of those issues, whether it's from them or someone close to them. So for those people, I think it's incredibly important, and it means a lot. But also it's for people who aren't necessarily on the march but see it. So decision makers, people in the media, people just walking past. It's so powerful to see 2,000–3,000 people walk down the road on quite a cold February evening, campaigning for change. And I think it makes a lot of people kind of sit up and realise that this is a big issue, and a lot of people are affected by street harassment, sexual violence against women, and victim blaming, and people care enough to kind of come out on a cold night and try and make it obvious. So
the march was led by a women's only block and followed by a mixed block open to all genders. There was also a LGBT, youth and family block. This year's march had a focus on the need for proper education on consent and healthy relationships.
I've come to march for Kesha and also for LGBT and gender equality, which is two things that are really, really important to me. It's such an amazing event tonight because we get to, talk and shout about what we're really interested in, which is equality, after all.
We're here to support women in the fight against the patriarchy. We're here to show that men can also be a sign of feminism.
Fight the stigma against male feminists, because we exist.
Yeah.
Laura Bailey, Quays News.